Alright, y'all, what's up? And Trade's back. It's Friday, December 19th. Price action was horrible today. I mean, I did take a trade. You can see here, right on my chart. Uh, I shouldn't have taken that trade. I made profit, which was nice. I'm lucky to have made profit too. My TP was perfect. You'll see why later, but yeah, I'll get into it. So yeah, my daily bias on the day was short. I couldn't really, again, just like the other day, I couldn't decide where I wanted price to go. So I looked on the higher time frames. I noticed we had swept the daily highs, right? We do have these highs up here, but I didn't think we want to reach up to it just yet, right? And as of now, you can see we didn't do that. But start on the daily, went down to the 4 hour. Notice we had this imbalance in here. Also did the SMP, see if we could find an SMT. The morning I didn't see an SMT. There really wasn't anything to enter on, right? Or to look for confluence, whatever you want to say. We did have these fair value gaps in here. The bearish fair value gap, so I was thinking price might want to come in here. We did inverse this fair value gap, and then this kind of displaced up, so I didn't think we were going to come and tag the lower portion of it. My guess was if we do come down, we might come down into this one here, as you can see here, but we didn't. We kind of just ran up with price and just took out more liquidity. So I don't know, this is going by kind of fast, but we'll make it a quick one today. So there wasn't many opportunities, so I'll make it quick. But go down to the 1 hour SMP. I was hoping that we would make an SMT. I was waiting till the hourly close. So I think it was at 10 o'clock, right? I wanted, which candle was it? I don't know. I think it was this candle right here before this leg down, right? It could not have been that one. 9, 10. I don't remember. But I remember we had a candle. I wanted it to take the highs. We didn't end up taking the highs, right? Because if we would have taken on NASDAQ, we would have taken on... It would have created SMT, a bearish SMT, which would have been nice, but that didn't happen for us. I did see that we did take liquidity though, so I was looking for shorts in kind of this price area. You see when I come down to the 1 minute as well. Hourly fair value gap did inverse these fair value gaps. This one right here. That could have, now that I'm looking back at it, could have gave me more description of why it's going to continue going up, which it did at the end of the day. But I was looking for shorts just off the higher time frames. I couldn't really notice much other than that 4 hour gap. Going down to the 15 minute, we had this rise up here not pre-market, during the open first 15 minutes. We did take this high here, so that's kind of what told me, hey, maybe we should look for shorts. Should have noticed the displacement, right? Displacement's a huge thing if price is likely to go up, or if it starts to go up and reverses, has displacement, that's most likely a good thing. But you can see this little short I took in here. But 15 minute, not much to know, other than just the lines for the liquidity spots, and that's pretty much in this fair value gap we made, right? Went on the 5 minute. Same thing, right? Fair value gaps, blah blah blah, all that stuff. No SMT on the 15 minute either, so I don't even have to show you guys that one there. So now we'll get into the trade that we took. So like I said, when I noticed that liquidity has swept this morning, so I was looking for shorts after that. We didn't have any SMTs to take this short, so it was based off just liquidity, fair value gap entry, and order block, whatever, inverse fair value gap, whatever you want to do. So I noticed here, created the swing high up in here, came back down, tagged the fair value gap, we swept it. This is where I started to look to enter. I told myself if we close below this low here, I'll mark it out for you guys as well. If we close below this low here, which we did with this candle, I was going to look to go short. Created a fair value gap as well. My first entry would have been in this fair value gap, but you can see we didn't really get tagged in it until later. but I got in way before that one. And then I entered market. I'm not sure why it entered. I might have actually entered this low. I feel like I entered at 1025, but we ended up entering at price 291. Yeah, exactly 291. I entered for a little more contract sizes. I entered for 10. And again, I know the ratio is 1-to-1, but for me, I kind of look for what kind of trades I want to enter. So if I see, if the opportunity presents itself and it's still 1-to-1, I'll still take the trade. So if it's 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, great. But this trade was a 1-to-1. Entered it around 491. Put my stop loss right above this fair value gap that we created in here. This is when I say I was lucky. This price shot down. TP was at 467, and then we had price down to 465, and then we shot up. It would have stopped me out if it didn't hit my TP, so that was perfect. Looking back at this trade, there's not really much telling me why I should have entered. I entered solely based off the liquidity sweep, the market structure shift, and the fair value gaps we created. Could have put my entry within the fair value gaps, but you can see we entered market in here. I thought I was late to the move, so I entered in here. My initial TP was at this low down here, but I decided to keep it 1-to-1. I profit, you can see 427.60 one trade. Yeah, so TP down here about $450. Risk was about the same. It was about 3 something. If we look at the performance stats, we can see one trade this morning, 427 PNL, and then we have, it was a quick trade. It was only 1 minute, and you can see by the candles, the amount of candles that we had. Here we go, proof that it's a fresh new combine. But yeah, there's that for you, for us, for me, for my journaling. But other than that, besides taking this trade, I looking back, I should have just stayed out of the market. Like I said a million times, we don't have to take trades every day, right? There's no SMT. Look, there was displacement. I should have noticed the displacement that we're gonna go up. I could have took this long in here, right, into this fair value gap, and I could have aimed to go long, but that's all right. We'll take the profit we got. So, but yeah, other than that, it wasn't horrible trading day. Came out on top, right, with the profits. Lucky to come out on top, but I'm not gonna complain, right? $500 is $500 when you're trading, especially on days like this. So, but yeah, if that video showed you anything, you guys liked it, please like, subscribe, comment, leave anything, and then I'll see you guys next week. Peace.